Are you a woman who feels that you want to be saved? Let me know in the comments. Type 1. Are you a person who feels like you need emotional support with the decisions you make? Then type 2 in the comments. Are you a person who really loves to receive attention and goes and look for that instead of spending time on your own? Then type 3 in the comments. Thank you for your honesty. And if you don't want to answer in the comments, that's absolutely okay. Then just answer these questions in your minds. Why am I asking you this question? Let me ask you a question. Have you ever seen a Disney movie where the princess needed to be saved by a prince, and once that happened, they live happily ever after? I really would love to talk about this because for a very long part in my life, I had the feeling that I needed to be saved. And perhaps some of you still have that feeling, and I'd love to help you with this because it sets up an energy that is an energy of a specific need. And of course, we all have needs. Then this need is a bit clingy. Now, what I want you to see is that when you approach the outside world, when you want to step into relationships and you're really looking for that partner, your special person, and when you go out in the world with this energy, you want to be saved, actually what you do is also attracting partners who feel they want to be saved. What does that mean? That means that instead of two people being grounded in their own power, coming together, and you create a third identity, entity, actually, by you coming together, what you create is codependency. What you attract are partners who, perhaps when you're female, you want to be saved. What you attract are partners who are looking for a mom. And of course, when you're in a relationship, you want to be a lover, you want to be a partner, you don't want to be a mom. Or you want to show up as that, you want to be a lover, you want to be seen as that. And with that comes also different needs than a partner expecting you to show up as his mom. Perhaps you have been seeing this dynamic in your life, or perhaps you have been feeling this need of being saved. And with this video, I just share with you a little bit of a truth bomb and bringing you some big awareness here, because once you understand this pattern, you're able to shift it. And I will tell you, you attract, you meet totally different people in your life. Now, why is that important? Because, you know, you're worthy of love. There's an inner child of you that still feels that needs to be saved. Perhaps you had very unsafe situations in your life. You had to do with abandonment, you had to do with trauma. Therefore, you couldn't really trust anybody else in your life, either women or men, boys or girls. You know, it was difficult for you to set up a deep trust. And also, what it caused within you is that you had difficulties to trust yourself. You had difficulties to use your own voice, difficulties to trust your own voice, to trust your own intuition. And because every single thing of what I shared here before is crucial for you to really become who you truly are. And it's so powerful to understand how you're able to support yourself on this journey. So what I want to do with bringing this awareness to you is that from you being dismissive of your self-worth, there's some level that you not feel fully worthy for the love in this case. But it also could be not worthy for the money, not worthy for a good life, all the things that may be good in your life. You're sort of dismissive of yourself. You keep yourself small. You keep this dismissive pattern of who you are. And the empowerment that comes from having this awareness is that I felt in my life as well. And this is what I want to guide you through. Now, if this is something that you are really looking forward to have clarity about, then let me know in the comments. Then I can go deeper on other videos, because this is a matter true to my heart. And I know once you understand this Cinderella effect of romantic movies and the expectation that it has set up so many girls and women to the dynamic of a relationship, it is a blessing to see what is there for us to learn and what is there for us to implement, to understand what is your responsibility in expecting a relationship that is based on the aspect of, I need to be saved. My name is Sige Nagels. I'm a life coach. I'm a transformational mentor, and I help you to get to understand blind spots of things that were holding you back in your life. Because what we do together is we set up a life that resonates with your vision of freedom, so you get to live and become your true self. Talk to you very soon. Let me know in the comments. You can also find me on Instagram, Sige Nagels Life Coach, on Facebook, on LinkedIn. And this is my channel, Sige Nagels Life Coaching. What we had last week is we are also launching a podcast, Podcast Your Destiny, because all these topics are situations, patterns that people had to overcome, men and women, in order for them to step into their true call and set up their true life. And those experiences form people and allowing them to step in change. So in this podcast, we talk about all the things that people go through in order to become their true self. If that is what you love to hear us speaking about, and we go in depth, soul wisdom, so to speak, then click the link in the pinned comment below. And this upcoming Saturday, we launch our first podcast with Julia from Soul Wisdom. And we talk about everything that is between the physical realm and the spiritual realm. And if that's something for you, you need to hear this. All right, talk to you very soon. Have a wonderful day further. Like, subscribe, comment, share, everything, so more people get to connect with their true self. Talk to you very soon. Bye-bye.